Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be talking about Excel VBA. This is my first live stream on YouTube. So bear with me. Here is a little training that I've set up on Facebook. I'm going to show it to you guys here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and could ask questions, and then if you do have questions, feel free to post them on the chat. We'll see if I could somehow view it, if I could have this work. Let's take a look. Okay. There we go. I see the live chat there. All right. Okay. So here we go. We have some data here, and we're using this little cell here to filter the information out. This is in Spanish, don't worry about that. So if I click here, filter data based on Arkansas. Here we go. The information gets filtered out, copied. It's dummy data. Copied out into a new sheet called copy and paste it. Okay, so now I have another button here that I can click go back. Clear filters here, which I don't think I need it in this case. So again, we could say, we could change this to John. Sorry. John. Alright, so let's look for, let's make this New Jersey. Since I am in New Jersey, and I'll change this one to New Jersey. So now if I say New Jersey, and click filter data, there we go. So we get all the information, all the people from New Jersey. All right, cool. So what is happening in the coding? Let's take another look. If I type alpha, let's not use capitals so that we could see. What happens? All right, so there we go. All right. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So it doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, it wouldn't matter. It will still work accordingly. Let's take a look what is happening to the coding. There's a few ways to go into the coding. One of them, you could just go here, assign macro, and hit edit. I'll take you to this coding, or you could go to the developer tab here and go to Visual Basics, and this will open the Visual Basic editor where we have our coding, and this is just testing coding that we have here, but basically this is where our main coding happens. This is where we are filtering the data here. So I dim a random variable RNG as a range, and this is what I'm going to be referencing here as my range. So this is dynamic. We could tell, let's for example add another person here. Let's put another state. Let's duplicate California, and the age, let's put 54, and let's add another one. Jacob. Oops. Let's put KS. Let's put this tab, and let's put 23. All right. So now if I type in KS, filter the data, you see that my new information has been captured as far as my range. So my range is very dynamic. Again, here's Mike. All right, so as long as you keep on adding names, my macro is going to actually, based on this coding here, is going to actually find the last data and make that a range, meaning all of these cells are going to get affected by the macro. So basically, all these cells up to here, and if so forth, you keep on adding information all the way down, it will do accordingly. Okay. So this is basically doing if you were to do it manually, is basically I want to like look by state. I could, no, yeah, state. So like say for example, it's basically doing this. So if I want to look at everybody that's from New Jersey, click OK. Now you have all of these information, and then basically I'm just copying this information. Oops. Control copy. Copying this information and paste it in on this. I mean, clearing this worksheet out and then paste it in here. That's basically what the macro is doing. But we want to automate that process. Here we go. We click this clear filter, and this is clearing the filter. We want to automate that process, and that's why we use VBA. So whether you want to incorporate this into a report or a tool that you have, it is a very good way to start learning VBA. So basically, I use a sheet name here variable with, so that I make my coding simpler. We're using these dot. I know that this should be main, so it should stay. Keep this back. Sorry about that. Here we go. Copy. So basically, this should be here and here. In order to simplify my coding, I use this with main and with to avoid typing main multiple times here. Main here, or main here, and all these. So that's a little tip of why to use with. Then I set my range to be A1, starting at A1 here, and then it should be C, and then I don't know what this number is going to be. Right now it's 19, it could be 14, it could be 24. So I use this dot range A as my reference column, and I go up. So basically it's just doing like control down or end, and then just go up to the last cell. So I always use a column that has, it's pretty standard with having data, all general data. It won't have like blank spaces. For example, if this were blank, then I'm only going to capture this. Right, so if I use KS now, I will not be capturing this last statement here because this is blank. You see? So you'll always want to be mindful of that. Right, you want to be mindful of that. All right, let's see how many. I want to share it out somewhere. One second. Take a look what happens now. All right, so going back to the coding, that's my range, and we can step through the code and see what actually happens here. So I can explain it to you guys a little bit. Here we go. So now we see that my last row is 19, right? I'm sorry, 19 right here. That is my last row there. If I were to add a new information here, Michelle, you will see that that will start changing based on that. Okay. All right, and then now with this range here, this whole statement here gets encapsulated with this range. I forgot how do I step with my. I think I ran the whole code. Okay, let's take a look something.